Anthropic just quietly doubled everyone's Claude usage limits. For the next 12 days, you get twice the capacity during off-peak hours. And the bonus usage doesn't even count toward your weekly limits. Free, Pro, Max, Team, everyone's included. And nobody is talking about how to actually take advantage of this. So let me show you exactly how to squeeze every last drop out of this promotion before it disappears on March 27th. Here's the deal. From March 13th through March 27th, 2026, Claude doubles your rolling 5-hour usage limit during off-peak hours. Off-peak means anything outside of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 to 11 a.m. Pacific. So if your Pro plan normally gives you, say, 50 messages in a 5-hour window, during off-peak hours, you now get 100. And here's the kicker. That bonus usage is completely additive. It does not count toward any weekly usage cap on your plan. It's free extra capacity on top of what you already have. No opt-in, no promo code, no action required at all. If you're on an eligible plan, it's already active. The only people left out are enterprise accounts. What makes this promotion particularly powerful is that it's not just for the web app. The doubled limits apply across every single Claude surface. That's Claude on the web at claude.ai, Claude Desktop for Mac and Windows, the Claude mobile app on iOS and Android, Cowork, Claude's desktop automation feature for scheduled tasks and workflows, Claude Code, the CLI-based coding agent, and even Claude for Excel and Claude for PowerPoint. 7 surfaces, all doubled. So whether you're writing code in your terminal, automating spreadsheets, building presentations, or doing deep research in the browser, you're getting twice the usage everywhere. Now here's something a lot of people are missing. On weekends, Saturday and Sunday, the doubled limits apply all day. There is no peak window, no 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. restriction, 24 hours of doubled usage, both days. So if you're planning a big project, a deep research session, or you want to rebuild an entire codebase with Claude's help, Saturday and Sunday are your golden windows. You get the full doubled capacity from midnight to midnight, no restrictions. Plan your heaviest work for weekends, and you'll get the most out of this promotion by far. Let's get into the strategies. First up, Claude Code's loop command. This is a game changer for the promotion because it lets you set up recurring tasks that run automatically while your Claude Code session is open. Think of it as a cron job for your AI assistant. You give it an interval and a prompt, and it fires on schedule. Here's the syntax. You type /loop, then your interval, like 5 mes for 5 minutes, 1h for 1 hour, and then whatever you want Claude to do. Let me show you some real examples. Here's why /loop is perfect during this promotion. You set up your loops during off-peak hours, and they keep running with your doubled limits. Monitor your CI pipeline. Have Claude review every PR that comes in. Run code quality checks on a schedule. Watch your deployment for errors. You can have up to 50 concurrent loops running at once, and they automatically expire after 3 days, which is perfect for a 2-week promotion. The key insight is this. Loop turns Claude from something you manually interact with into an always-on assistant that's constantly working in the background. And with doubled limits, you can run way more loops without worrying about hitting your cap. Set it and forget it. Now let's talk about something that makes this promotion even more valuable. Claude Opus 4.6 now has a 1 million token context window. That's generally available, no special access needed. And it completely changes what you can do with Claude. With 1 million tokens of context, you can feed Claude your entire codebase in a single conversation. Not just a file or two, your whole project. Every source file, every config, every test. And Claude will understand the relationships between all of it. Think about what that means. You can say, refactor the authentication module to use the new middleware pattern you see in the API layer. And Claude actually has both of those in context. It sees the patterns. It understands the architecture. You're not copying and pasting snippets anymore. You're having a conversation with an AI that has read your entire project. And during this promotion, you can do that twice as often. Feed it entire research papers. Drop in full documentation sets. Load massive log files for debugging. The 1 million token window means Claude can actually hold all of that in its head at once. And the doubled limits mean you can have those deep context-rich conversations without watching your usage meter. Here's the mindset shift this promotion enables. Normally, when you're on a usage-limited plan, there's this nagging voice in the back of your head. Should I use Claude for this? Is this question worth spending a message on? What if I hit my limit before the end of the week? That mental overhead is real, and it limits what you'll try. This promotion removes that friction. With doubled limits that don't count toward your weekly cap, you can finally just go explore. Try that new framework you've been curious about. Ask Claude to explain that part of your codebase you've never understood. Build a side project from scratch. Experiment with prompt engineering. Learn a new programming language with Claude as your tutor. The whole point of this promotion is to go have fun with it, stop rationing your Claude usage, and start treating it like the unlimited learning tool it is right now. The last strategy is the simplest but maybe the most impactful. Just shift your heavy Claude usage to off-peak hours. That means working before 8 a.m. Eastern, or after 2 p.m. Eastern on weekdays, and all day on weekends. If you're on the West Coast, off-peak starts at 11 a.m. Pacific, so your entire afternoon and evening is doubled. If you're in Europe or Asia, almost your entire working day falls in the off-peak window. One Hacker News commenter from Australia pointed out that the doubled limits cover basically their entire workday, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. local time. So plan your biggest Claude sessions accordingly. Have a big refactor? Schedule it for Saturday morning. Need to process 100 documents? Queue it up for the evening. Building a new feature? Start your Claude Code session after 2 p.m. Eastern and ride the doubled limits all night. Let me leave you with this. The real value of this promotion isn't just the doubled limits. It's the permission to think bigger about what you can do with AI. When you stop counting messages and start counting what you can build, everything changes. Use the rloop command to turn Claude into an always-on coding partner. Drop your entire codebase into that million-token context window. Explore topics you've been putting off. Build that project you've been thinking about. You have 12 days. The limits are doubled. The context window is massive. Go make something cool. The promotion ends March 27th. Link in the description. If this helped, hit subscribe at Prism Labs. We break down AI tools so you don't have to. Go have fun.